Welcome to Beautifully Ruined, the podcast where we believe that being beautifully ruined isn't the end, but the beginning of a remarkable journey. I'm your host, A.D. Calgon, and guys, we have made it to episode number 13. And this just led me to, you want to know why you're not rich? You want to know why you're stuck at that same level that you've been year after year after year after year? That's because you've been gatekeeping. You've been selfish, you've been self-serving, and you've been holding that gift of yours all to yourself. Matter of fact, you haven't even opened up that gift. You haven't even tried to look in and see or figure out how to use it. You have just left it in the box on the shelf and taking it wherever you are going and literally trying to copy and duplicate everybody else's gift and wondering why you're not prosperous. Well, the very reason you're not prosperous is because A, those aren't your gifts. And the gift that you got, you're not even freaking using it. You aren't paying any attention. And I can understand you're probably not paying any attention to that gift or even trying to open that gift. It's because you're trying to compare your gift with everybody else's gift. You're trying to compare it with Joe, Jill, Sal, who everybody else's gift, which you saw their gift led to their prosperity. Well, I'm here to tell you that a can opener is a can opener, and a can opener purpose is to open cans. That can opener can be used for a number of things. It could be used as a weapon to throw and hit somebody. That can opener can be used to tap on something. That can opener can be used for a lot of things, but its sole purpose is to open up cans. And no other thing can open up cans like a can opener. It may seem minute. There are a number of can openers. There are all different type of can openers. There's an electric can opener. There's a manual can opener. But each can opener suits its own purpose for its own conditions, for its own user, who can afford it, who can't afford it. There's a lot of things. And that's the same way with your purpose. So, let's stop listening to the friends, to the job, to the family members, all the people that may have told you that your gift doesn't mean anything. Your gift isn't of value. Yes, I'm here to tell you, it is of value. It can be used. And once you decide to open that gift, once you decide to figure out how it works, once you decide to master your gift and get better at it, I guarantee you that you're going to be prosperous, that you're going to level up, especially once you realize that your gift isn't even for you. It's for everybody who's connected to you, everybody who will be connected to you. It's for the world. Your gift is not for you. It is for everybody else. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner that you will level up and the sooner that you'll be prosperous. And I understand. You feel that your gift is normal. You feel that it's nothing. Why? Because you've never tested your gift. You never saw, what would happen if you literally mastered your gift and you shared your gift. You kept it all to yourself. You just kept it as a norm for you. You didn't tell anybody about it. So if you just riddle me this. If you don't tell anybody about your gift, how are they supposed to know that A, that you got a gift, B, that they could use the gift, and C, that they would pay for the gift, right? So it takes you understanding first that you have a gift. Everybody has a gift. And I don't care if it's minute as being a can opener. Everybody needs a can opener. I don't know anyone in the world who doesn't need a can opener. You will need a can opener one day, somehow, whatever. I don't care. So everybody needs a can opener. And it serves a purpose. And that leads me to believe that, once again, everything on earth, everything, every place, every person, every plant, every animal serves a purpose. And so do you. And the sooner that you realize that you have a purpose, you have a gift, and the sooner that you develop those gifts, you open those gifts, you figure out how it works, you go through the instruction manual on how to work that thing, and you really put it to practice, and you get better at it and better at it, and you decide to share that gift, that's when you'll unlock the next level. That's when you'll see prosperity come. And it may not come overnight. It may not be like hitting the lotto. It'll take time, right? A flower, a seed growing takes time. A baby going to an adult takes time. Everything takes time, and everything has its own time. But you will never see it come to fruition if you never decide to open your gift, decide to use your gift, decide to master your gift, decide to actually share your gift. And as they will say, sharing is caring, and that's what it is about. I think a lot of people, we're so busy about serving ourselves and serving, our own desires that we don't realize that, okay, in order to really get what we really want, we have to begin to serve others. And the more people you serve, the bigger audience that you have, the more that you'll actually get from it. Trust me, just look everywhere. People who have the bigger audiences end up getting paid the most. Literally. It's just simple math, and even if you have a smaller following, if you have a high quality of what you're offering, if what you're offering is a big ticket item, then once again, you're closer to getting that bag. And trust me, y'all, you have a gift. It's theirs for you to open. You've been walking around it looking for your purpose and all this external things, but your purpose has been within. It has been the gift that all along it's been that certain thing has come easy to you, and you've noticed that certain thing that comes easy to you may not come easy to anybody else, may not come easy to your family, may not come easy to the people at school. It's what makes you unique, and I guarantee you that's what you have to offer. And the sooner that you realize that your gift isn't actually for you, the sooner you'll level up. And this is something like I really noticed. I worked in collections for a number of years, and I sat next to this lady who actually put me on game, y'all. She put me on game. And we were bill collectors. I'm kind of new to it, and she's getting me the ropes. And on lunch times, she had her own personal ventures. Her own personal ventures was to be a rapper, right? So during lunch break, I would listen to, she'll have a new beat, and she would spit some bars or whatever, and I'm listening to it. I'm like, man, you're gonna be somebody, Holly. I have a good ear for music. Like, I know good music when I hear it, and I don't care what genre it is. Like, I know talent when I hear it. I know creatives when I see them. I can spot it. It's just something that I'm naturally good at. And every day we would hit the block. She would share with me, and after work, we're working 10, 11-hour days. We're grinding, calling over 500, 1,000 people a day, getting beat up on the phone. And she would get off of work. She would go put in the work. She would master her craft, right? And, she would end up having shows. We'll go to shows, and yeah, of course, she doesn't have a big following, so it wasn't a lot of people there. It may have been me, a few other people, her daughter would, dance back up for her and things of that nature, right? And this, I made it not to all the shows, but a few of the shows. But long story short, I kid you not, come towards the end of me working at that collection agency, and it was, I think she had already quit maybe like 2 years into quitting there, and she worked there over 20 something years. And as long as I've been there, I've been seeing her master her craft, work on it, put herself out there, develop it, right? And I kid you not, y'all, one day I'm riding and I'm listening to, I think, Spotify, and I hear this song come on, and it was Big Old Freak, and I just knew that it was Holly. It sounded just like Holly. So I'm over here trying to find Holly's number to call her. It's like, girl, you blew up. I can't believe I knew you blew up, right? And come to find out, it wasn't Holly. It was her daughter, Megan Thee Stallion. And this is where I tell you, sometimes your gift isn't even for you. It's for the people that's connected to you. And if you don't do your thing, if you don't unwrap your gift, if you don't master your gift, you can be blocking somebody else's blessing, somebody else who's connected to you, because they're waiting on you, and you have a lot of people waiting on you. So it's time that you open your gifts, that you master your gifts, that you put that thing to work. You stop being selfish. You stop, thinking that it's all about you. No, there's a whole world out there waiting for you to do your thing with your gift, to serve your purpose, so that you can give them permission to serve their purpose. And trust me, once you do that, your whole life will change.